everybody. So I'm here shooting a video for you, for all of you, whoever listen to it, whoever watching it, whatever you are in the gym, running and listen to the audio, whatever you're watching me, listen to the video while you're in bed, while you're somewhere with the iPod or the iPhone. My purpose with this video is to motivate you, to educate you about all area of life. Okay? So let's start. Whatever you do, it doesn't matter if you do business, is that's your goal, is that your success you want to achieve, relationship. The purpose of life start with happiness. Whatever make you happy. We are talking about happiness. Now you may ask us if you have some doubts going on in your brain right now, that you might say, hey, Eliyahu, there is some addiction thing that make me happy. No, it's not. No, it's not. This addiction thing is a fulfillment for an unhappy part in me. This black hole that I try to put something inside because I'm not happy, or because I'm insecure, or because there is something with the word not. Start at the beginning there. Love, success, fulfillment, wonderful thing come from happiness. Let me tell you how I would like to start. So my son, teenager, and me have a conversation last night. Great conversation. I love talking to children. I love talking to my children. And we talk about his future, money making, relationship, love, happiness, whatever make him happy. And he's told me something very incredible. And always you should listen to kids. It's the first advice I want to give you. Listen to kids. Listen to teenagers. Listen to babies. They tell us a lot about life. So I asked him, what do you want to be when you grow up? He said, Abba means father in Hebrew. I like building things. I said, what do you like about building things? He said, I like the result in the end. There is so much satisfaction. Even when I build a big piece of Lego like the size of this house, it takes me maybe months, but in the end, you're so happy. I told him, so you want to be engineer or architect? He said, I'm not sure about it, but I like the joy that's happening in the end. Listen to that, kids, and listen to our heart, to listen to your soul. Because this video is for you. It's for you. What makes you happy? Did you ever write down, I don't care what your age is, whatever you are 6 years old, 20 years old, or 75 years old, what makes you happy? Do you know what makes you happy? You got to find out what makes you happy and be clear about what makes you happy, and that's what brings you happiness, and that's what brings you fulfillment, and that's what brings you success. Let me tell you what happened. If you do things that don't make you happy, you end up being successful in it, but not being happy. Can you imagine a basketball player who doesn't like playing basketball? A football player who doesn't like playing football? Can you imagine a speaker who doesn't like to speak? A cameraman who doesn't like to shoot the camera? An audio person who doesn't like audio? A driver in NASCAR who doesn't like driving NASCAR? But they all become successful. What happened to them right after that? Depression, sadness, unhappy. So you make it in one area of your life and you fail in all the other areas. So you make money. So you make fame, but you're miserable. I know many singers who make it in their life, but they're miserable. How come? They don't like to sing. But they happen to have a great voice and great look, and that's what brings the money, and that's what brings them success. What about you? Are you actually looking to become happy? Or you're just looking to become good and one thing so you can become successful money-wise? Now, many people are sending me all kind of motivational speak. I love those motivational speak. I get addicted to them. Do you get addicted to motivational speak? I love it. I love them all. I never find one of them wrong. The only problem I have with that, after I stop listening, nothing happened. I feel like I did it all. I feel so motivated that I don't need to do nothing. And in the end, I do nothing. Now, if that's your problem, that after you listen to some motivational speaker, that you pay $2,000, $5,000, $20,000, and in the end, you go back to sleep, we got a problem here. So that's why I'm making this video for you. I need those of you who turn off the video and say, why does it say for you? You need it too. I'm telling it again, for you. And if you want to turn off the video, now turn it off now. Because it's for you. Now, if you don't feel that you need that education, if you don't feel that you need that fulfillment, you're wasting time watching the rest of the video. But if you feel you need it, then go for it and continue to watch the video. That's the bottom line here. So we're going to go rules by rules what need to be done. Let's start. Vision and dream. vision has to be always one goal. You have to have always one goal. One for everybody, for every human being happy. If your vision and goal and dream is not being happy, you're doing something wrong. Happy. What makes me happy here? What makes me happy? Some people tell me, well, it doesn't make me happy, but it gives me enough money to do things that make me happy. Is that good? That's okay. That's not bad. That's not bad, because if you make $1 billion and then you find enough money to buy your private jet and go to traveling. Let's say you like traveling. You love traveling, that's your goal. That's what you want to do. But you don't have the money to make it because you have to pay the ticket and this and hotel. I don't need to tell you, etc. So the bottom line, you don't like your job, but the job is giving you enough money that make you happy. So don't focus just on the job of how to become happy through the job, because that's not the purpose of that job that you're working at. Most of us will not find the job that make us happy. Why? Because to find job that make you happy, you got to make a lot of change in your life. Are you ready to make a change? So this universe is split to two. One who's doing a job that they hate, but they have enough money, and with that money they become happy. And one people who have a job, I'm talking about people who are working, I'm not talking about people not working. And one people who's doing job that they like, and they might make big money or they might not make big money, but their job is their vacation. They don't need to go to Thailand for vacation. They don't need to go to Singapore or Zimbabwe. They are happy as they work. I'm not against none of that idea. Whatever make you happy. If make you happy is to go and become in the worst job ever, I'm okay with it. Then go and work for that, because you're going to have enough money to do whatever make you happy. That's one style. Or you're going to do the thing that you like. The other day I was to a movie theater, and it was one lady selling popcorn. How many of you ever met a person who sells popcorn that are happy in a movie theater? I never did. I never did. I found one. I was shocked. I stayed there. And as you know, I'm married. My wife looked at me, why am I talking to this girl? I said, honey, I'm shocked. She said she's not even sexy. I said, it's not about sexy. I'm shocked how happy she is and how polite and how nice. Then I had to ask her a question. Are you working from today? She said, no, 6 months. I said, I never saw you. I come here to see different movies. You are unbelievable. Now, whatever this girl is doing, it wasn't about the popcorn. It wasn't about the tacos or the water, the Pepsi she's selling. It's about what an attitude that she has. Now, that's success for me. That's for me a success. So let's go to the different rules. I put it on a paper for you. So first thing, I said dream and vision. Happy. Now, whatever you choose. You want to be a truck driver? Good. Are you happy with that? Or it's the money? Split it. Money or happy? You otherwise have to ask yourself. If it's the purpose is because I love driving truck, not necessarily you're going to make money, but you're going to be happy while you drive the truck. If it's the goal is to make money, check right away. Are you making enough money for doing a job that you don't like? Then we're okay. Now, let's split the other one. Let's go back. If it's a job that you like and you enjoy driving truck, then you have to say to yourself, am I just sitting on the truck and I enjoy because I'm fulfilling somebody else's dream who has 2,000 trucks to get boxes from one area of California to the end side of California, so they can make money, so they can achieve their dreams. Because if you're not busy growing every day, we got a problem. So that's a second thing I want to share with you. Growing has to be every day. Every day, can I do more? Can I change? Can I transform? Can I create more? Can I write more? Can I sing? Can I play piano? Can I play guitar? Can I swim? You got to find the more. Now, in the moment that your goal is to drive a truck, and when you're sitting on a truck, you achieve your goal, you're dead. It doesn't matter how long you're going to live after that. You're already dead. You already dead. So where is life start is you have a dream, achieve your dream, create a new dream. Achieve your dream, create a new dream. Achieve your dream, create a new dream. Meaning you all the time you have to create something new. All the time, more and more and more and more and more. Why is that? Why should we be greedy? It's not about being greedy. It's simply about being alive. Being alive and being dead, the only difference between the two is that person has no more desire, and a living person has more desire every day. I want more. I want to change. I want to create. I want to transform. It's amazing. That's what living people do. So remember, always more, okay? Now, how do we do that? So You have to be repeat, repeat, repeat. Whatever you do it again. As it's everybody saying it, my wife put it on Facebook today. You know, if you stay late enough or long enough in a barber shop, eventually your turn will come. Meaning, if you will be consistent to do the same thing over and over because you want to achieve it, you will eventually get the job. You will eventually get the job. You will eventually get to be picked as the person that played the basketball game, that played the football game, that get the job at your office. All movie end is positive. You just have to wait to the end. But all movie end up good. But you just have to wait to the end, which means life is always good to you. Just find a way that you're going to find the good in it. Now, when I say consistent, you're going to do it over and over again and over again. Don't give up. Don't give up. Do it again. Do it again. Now, when you do that, you have to develop discipline. Meaning, let's say you want to build something which is big. So many people are building big things because they listen to a lot of motivational speakers. So they want to dream big. I met this person when I was in Florida, a very sweet person. So I was building a school there. I had to raise about $14 million for the organization I used to work and build like one of the biggest facility, good for 1,000 people. And that gentleman was going from motivational speaker to another, one after another. The problem that he has 4 cards, business card. I said, what is that for? What is that for? He said, well, that's my one business. I'm an entrepreneur. He was busy calling himself successful. He was busy calling himself entrepreneur. He was busy calling himself on the top of the mountain, but he achieved 0. The achievement was 0. The announcement was everything. He got fulfilled just by the cards that he was carrying. Now, those business cards that you are printing, you have to say, what am I doing it for? There is any use for that? And the other end, you also have to say, why am I not printing business cards? Is it mean that I'm afraid of rejection? You got to ask those questions all the time. But going back to this person, in the end, this person achieved nothing. Nothing. Age 42, nothing was achieved. Only courses after courses, motivational speaker, another business course, another thing. 0 achievement. 0 achievement. What was missing? What was missing in this person's life? He put a high goal and he talked about a high goal. When you talk about a high goal and you put a high goal there, you feel like you're achieving it. But you have to do something that the psychologists call reality check. Meaning, I'm climbing to the Everest, but where I am now, am I on the top of the Everest? Or I'm climbing, I'm in the beginning. Am I in the medium? All the time ask yourself, where am I? Reality check. End goals, reality check, end goal. The problem, people don't like to do it because it causes pain. Try to think about it. When you were a teen and you tried to hit on a girl or on a boy, right? I mean, one of the things you said, I wish I can go out with that girl. I wish I can go out with that guy. But it's above of my league. People say that. It's above of my league. Well, consistent, disciplined, whatever it comes to love, whatever it comes to relationship, whatever it comes to business, whatever it comes to the shape of your body, whatever it is, you got to do it again, consistent, again and again and again. And then discipline. Discipline starts by being serious. Raise your bar, raise your standard. Raise something about you. Expect more from yourself. You are much more than you think you are. So whatever people say, I'm always getting fat. Well, I'm always eating. I'm always getting fat. Well, I'm never exercised. Well, I don't know what's going on with my face. Well, I'm not taking care of it. I don't know what's wrong with my teeth. Everything is discipline. Discipline, consistent and discipline. You don't know how to read, discipline, consistent again and again and again. Whatever you choose has to do with that, my friend. But if you put high goal and you think because you talk about a high goal, it's amazing? No, it's not. That gentleman was 42, now is about 50, nothing happened in his life, never listened to me. He bothered me because he said, you put me in a lot of pressure. Age 50, you put me in a lot of pressure. What pressure, man? I said, what pressure? What pressure are you talking about? Why would you believe that until 50 you achieve nothing, that from 50 on you're going to achieve something? Simply because you love to talk about some achievement. You get a phone on this side, you get a phone in your pocket, and unfortunately nothing happened. You got to feel the ground shaking under you. And thank you, God, I don't need any earthquake. But you know what I'm saying, right? Right? You got to feel the fire under your feet. You got to feel something going. Because if you don't feel it, it's not happening. But you got to feel goals, set up a goal, set up big goal, 1 billion, private jet, yacht, vacation to Thailand, all of, hey, but slow down. Where are you now? Do you have a penny in your pocket? Do you have $1 in your pocket? Is somebody know about you? Is somebody know even you exist? There's two types of people when it's come to that goal-oriented person. There is people that always run on empty. They are overachiever. The problem with them, they're always depressed. And then there is a people that always feel fulfilled. They're not overachiever, but they're always happy. Tough call, right? Because one of them will make 1 billion, will be miserable. The other one will make $1, but will be very happy. What are we going to be? What are we going to be? What's going to be with me? Well, it depends on your personality. Right now, stop the video, and what I want you to do is just check who you are. Who are you? Are you like easily to be happy? And then, boom, $1 is enough, and you just eat tuna fish, and you said, oh my God, I'm so fulfilled. All right? If that's who you are, well, it's time for you to get depressed and put your goals high and start working for it because you're lazy. And the other one is, wow, I make $1 million this year, not enough. Well, it's time to smell the roses and be happy. So for every person is different. And the gift I'm giving you in this video is whatever you do, you will be happy. If you listen to this video 1,000 times a year. Now, more than that. Getting to a point of setting up a goal, love goal. I want to be nicer to my wife. I want to be nicer to my kid, nicer to my husband, nicer to my neighbor, getting more friends. Goals is not always money. Whatever you want to achieve, you got to ask yourself, what is it you want to make, Let me drink something here. And it's nothing to do with good and bad luck. There's no such a thing. About more than 20 years ago, I was in Boston in an area called Brookline. I don't remember the street. There is a kosher bakery. I don't know if it still exists. I wasn't there for a long time. There's a kosher bakery, and the person saw me. They saw my appearance, the suit, the tie, the yarmulke, the beard. Oh, it said the rabbi. Oh, the rabbi is here. Why don't you give me a blessing for a mazel? Mazel means good luck. And I'm looking around and saying, what do you mean mazel? You think God don't like you? You think God don't have blessing for you and good luck to you? God wants to give you the best. So, well, I need a blessing that everything will flow. So I give you a blessing. I give the place a blessing as much as you want. But remember, I say mazel, good luck, come with some work. It's with some preparation. If you prepare for success, good luck is finding you. Good luck will find the people who are trained themselves for good luck. Good luck is an additional spice that you put in the food. You're going to make the food, but then you add some black pepper, oregano, salt, no problem. Tomato, that's just the additional thing. That's the additional kick that will make it work, that will synchronize with life. But if you are not dreaming big, you are not like into it non-stop, then forget about it. This is not happening. And even if it's happening, you're not going to be happy. Remember that. Please remember my words. I grew up in a neighborhood that when I took my kids to visiting my neighborhood, they didn't call it neighborhood, they call it hood. So why do you don't call it neighborhood? Said, this is a hood, Papa. So what do you mean hood? This is where I grew up. I said, yes, but this is dangerous. This is no good. So, well, that's where I grew up. This is where I had my dream. This is where we all live together. This is where I play ball. Well, it wasn't a ball. It was actually putting a lot of socks together and making a soccer ball. That's what we did. We were very poor, but we were happy. We never felt poor. We felt richer than any rich person I met. Until, by a certain age, kind of late, embarrassed even to tell you the age, that my mom was allowing me to get out of the house and explore life. I was about 16 and a half, embarrassing, right? Because my mom know that if she get me out of the house without study, then I will be like all the other kids who either get killed, get murdered, or be into drugs. So I stay home and study. That's what I did. A nerdy little guy. I remember when I explored Tel Aviv. When I explored Tel Aviv, I was shocked. I didn't know what mean high-rise building and all this and that. I said, wow, what's going on here? It's just a different car from my neighborhood. The neighborhood was different. Hood, as my kids call it, was different. But I was thinking about it, that in my little room with my parents, where I felt rich, where I felt billionaire, not million, billionaire. I had everything. I didn't miss nothing. And I remember I started dreaming about things. After I went to Tel Aviv, after I went to a city called Herzliya, after I went to a place called Tel Baruch, it's all those rich neighborhoods in Israel, I said, oh my God, there is a house with a pool in it. There is a house with a pool and 3 cars. We didn't have a car. We had a bicycle, 1. There is a house with all kind of things. I didn't even know there is a basketball court in the house. I say, what is going on? My dream started then. But I have to tell you that my dream was not about money. My dream was more to have guests in my house, to have party in my house, to have more and more people. I drew this into my life. Since I was young, I always, wherever I'm going to go, I'm going to make people happy. It's not new to me just to speak in front of a video and speak about Kabbalah or speak about spirituality or speak about motivations. My goals in life since I'm young is how can I bring people together? How can I make people more happy? That's what make me the most happy ever. Nothing makes me more happy. Now, if there is a money that comes with it, why not? If there's happiness come with it, why not? This is what life is all about. So remember, be consistent, discipline, and do not forget something very important. Good luck comes with the effort. Now, as I say, if you wait long enough in a barber shop, your turn will come. Don't forget it. It's what Debbie wrote on her Facebook. Now, dreaming big, let me repeat it again. Dreaming big is good, but you have to materialize small things too. Which means every day you have to materialize a small thing. Do not just sit to dream. I saw this husband and wife fighting. Husband and wife, doesn't matter who was right, but one of them went to motivational course, and the wife tell him, can you help me clean the kitchen? Say, honey, I'm listening to motivational talk about how to make money. Don't do that. Go clean the kitchen, not because you're helping her. Go clean the kitchen because that's what you achieved today. So you clean the kitchen, that's one achievement. How long it took you? 20 minutes. Good. After the 20 minutes, go back and dream. But you have to accomplish every day at least one thing that will serve others. If you don't accomplish one thing to serve others, you accomplish nothing. If you accomplish nothing, that Everest, that high mountain you put yourself on in your dream is not happening. More than that, I want to add, I didn't think about it, but now when I'm talking, when you start to achieve that small thing, what happened to you, you are confirmed that you are successful. When you confirm that you're successful, then you can do something bigger. Like you cannot dream. If you're making, let's say, $72,000 a year, and you said, I ask you, how much you want to make? $2 million. You can't do that. The jump is too high. Even if you make it, the jump is too high. You're going to grow slowly, which means from 70 to, 80 to 90 to 100, then 2 million. So again, don't jump too fast on your skills. Now, I want to talk to you about another thing, about motivate you to succeed. Doubts. Doubts happen everywhere. Doubt, fear, let's call it fear. There is a section in the book of the Zohar. The book of the Zohar written 2,000 years ago. It says that there is a curtain or wall or gate before every achievement in life. If you don't find a gate or wall or curtain, that's when you're doing nothing. You gotta find something to block you from achieving what you're supposed to achieve. And if you're not actually overcome that wall, you're not making it. What is that wall? Fear or doubts, or both. Now, let's talk about relationship. Some people that I know that bother me the most, and if you met people like this, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, because I can feel pain for those people, pain, a lot of pain. They're lonely. They're lonely for a long time. They have nobody. 30 years, never go out with anybody. Some of them say I'm too fat. Some of them say I'm too thin. Some of them say I'm too short. Some of them say I'm too tall. All kind of excuses for why they're not making it. But all of it is basically fear and doubts. Do we need fear? Do we need doubts? Of course you do. Because you will not be able to overcome something if you don't have fear. So the fear is actually directing you on that direction where to go. For example, a person have a public speaking issue. One of the greatest speakers in life was a person that not capable of talking in front of people. But life pushed that person that they will be able to talk and they will be forced to talk. So again, they can achieve their goals, making money, making a living. So from here we learn, my dear friend, from here we learn your fear, your doubts are pointing to you where is the direction to success. So it's not fear and doubts was not giving to you just to scare you. Fear and doubts was giving you so you will be able to know where to find the treasure. It's like a point, like an arrow. The treasure is here. Where? Where's my fear? Treasure is here. Where's my doubts? That's exactly where you find the gold. That's exactly where you find success. But unfortunately, you don't develop being brave until you have to. We train to relax. We train to do nothing. We train that the way we deal with fear is avoiding the fear or avoiding whatever it is, and hopefully it would never come to knock on our door. We train for that. If a person will be trained to overcome the fear and being brave all the time, of course they will achieve tremendous things in their life. Now there is people who take a risk with their life with that. You don't have to go that far. I'm talking about like asking somebody's out. Somebody told me, Eliyahu, I'm a girl and I like a guy. Should I go ahead and tell him I like him? I said, yeah. And people around me, it was few women, we had dinner, said, how can you tell her yeah? I said, honey, I said to all the girls that were about to kill me, and I'm saying in the video because I want everybody to hear it. I said, guys, you know, I'm so sorry to tell you, I don't know if you know, we are in 2017. And things change. I'm so sorry to tell you. We're not even in 1970 anymore. You know, we're not in 1950 when the guy who want to dance with the girl put the handkerchief on her shoulders, like the rules of the dancing floor. Things change. Things are, there is something going on. So, okay, explain yourself. Make it logic to us, the girls say. All the girls. Don't ever sit in the table, you're the only one guy, and there is 8 girls there, and one guy next to you that is hungry because he's eating. He's not defending you. You now have to do a good job. So my wife was quiet too. She was there. And I look at my wife and say, should I talk open? Will I get killed? I mean, I don't mind, but I don't want to make somebody feel bad. Say, yeah, talk. I said, let me tell you. If you end up with that guy and marry that guy, then who cares how did it start? If you don't end up marry that guy, then who cares anyway? And they start laughing. They start laughing. I said, who cares? You're hitting on the guy as a girl, you like him, you decide, I find you cute. What's going to be the worst? Rejecting you and go with another girl? It happened to us guys too. We go after the girls, ask every guy. And we try and we get a punch in the face. Or sometimes we get an invitation. So we need to understand that wherever the fear is, wherever the doubt is, that's where your success exists. Because how are you going to know? You're going to have to go and knock on the door. You have to say, hey, excuse me, I would like to teach in this school. Excuse me, I would like to go to that church to give a lecture. And they will say, absolutely not. And you didn't overcome your fear, or you're brave, or you did. You did overcome your fear, you did overcome your doubts, but the answer was no. Can you imagine if the answer would be yes? What happened if the answer would be yes? You just confirm that by overcoming the fear, you achieve your goal. This is unbelievable. Just think about it. This is unbelievable. To create you To achieve you need to overcome the fear. That's what makes you strong. That's what makes you brave. And of course, we're going back to the first point I was talking about before. You have to have discipline. You got to be disciplined. You have to be consistent. Every swimming in the Olympic, even the famous guy Michael, get all the Olympic medals, okay, the gold one. He trained a lot, to my opinion. He trained a lot, and all the runner and all the famous basketball player, or all the LeBron, or Michael Jordan, or Michael Strahan, or Tiki Barber, all the famous athletes, Federer, Djokovic, Nadal. Those people train. Those people consistently train, but they have fear. So when they're sitting there in a tennis, they're afraid. They're afraid. I love tennis. Love tennis. Injury in my shoulders, tear in my muscle, 2 discs in my neck, ankle problem, my body, I love tennis. My wife sometimes saying, you again going to tennis? Your whole body is brain. I say, I can't help it. I love it. Love it. And when I come back, every time I come back, did you win? No. How many years you play? 2. Did you never win? No. So why are you going? Because I love the game. I love the game. I play somebody way better than me, and I love it. So am I going with an attitude that I'm going to lose? Never. I always believe that as I'm standing to the thing, I'm thinking I'm going to win. Every time I'm losing. So I remember one time I won 1 set, if you know tennis. I was extremely happy. Extremely happy. Because I overcome some fear. I overcome some issues. And then I won. I'll tell you another story. I love chess. I'm addicted to chess. Now, I wasn't before. So I found that game only 12 years ago again. I played when I was 6 with my father, and then never play again. Then I play a master, which I didn't know he was a master. We play on the bus going somewhere. And he opened this little chess board, and I'm playing with him, and I lose. Play again, and I lose. Back home, and I lose. I lose about 50 times, like embarrassing. And he said to me, why do you want to play with me? I said, I learned so much from you. And then I won 1 time, that master, and I was so happy. I was screaming and yelling, making everybody know that I won. How many times I won? 1 from 80. But for me, it was an amazing moment. Why? It's not about the win, it's about overcoming my doubts, overcoming my fear, making me believe in myself that I'm capable. Whatever it is your love life, whatever it is your business life, whatever it is your body. Why? Right now you see me, I want to lose another 12 pounds. Why I want to lose? For health, for look better, right? Looking young. All those things, I want to do that. I have desire to do that. I'm afraid. What am I afraid of? I asked myself last night, what am I afraid? I love food. Love food. I think I love every type of food. Even celery that I used to hate, I find a way to eat celery. So I find all tricks of way to love all food. I never met people who like every food. I eat everything. Okay? And I said, if you put sugar on it, it's always going to be okay. It doesn't matter what it is. You take celery, you put it in sugar, it tastes okay. The reason I'm sharing this with you, my dear friend, is with my experience with many companies that I coach, many private people that I coach, celebrity, psychic reading I do. I did so many things in my life. And I help so many people. And I wrote books now. And I have my website functioning, as you can see. And this is all happening in a short time. You can do so much with your life. But you got to listen to this video and start motivate yourself to move on. Because by listening to yourself to move on, then of course amazing things will happen. That's really what it's all about. Okay, do not forget. More rules, let me share with you. All right. Now, there is a verse in English that say, they can because they think they can. They can because they think they can. I heard it 20 years ago. Somebody sent it to me. They can because they think they can. And below that, he sent me the bumblebee. Whatever the fact is true or not true, let me share it with you, what he sent me. So, Eliyahu, did you know that the bumblebee, there's a bee, the bumblebee, the big one, has the same size of wings as a bee? I said, no, I didn't know. I say, I can look at it, but I didn't know. And then he said, how did they carry their body if the body is so big with these little wings? I said, how? He said they can because they think they can. And I was fascinated by that. And then he sent me another things about the Wright brother, the one who invented the first airplane. And he said to me, Eliyahu, did you know that nobody was capable to take off the airplane that they engineered, that they built? I said, no, I didn't know. And he said, in the end, because they were the only one who believed in it, they are the first one to take it off the ground. I said, wow. Then he said, they can because they think they can. So whatever you think you can, C-A-N, or whatever you think you can't, C-A-N-N-O-T, cannot, you're right. Whatever you think you can or cannot, you're right. How can that be? Because whatever you put in your mind, whatever you put in your conscious mind, whatever you put in your subconscious, whatever you put in your soul, that's what's going to happen. If you imagine you can do it, you can do it. If you cannot imagine you can do it, you cannot do it. You know, I have to tell you, Thomas Edison, he fell, that's what it say, I don't know if it's true, about 1,000 times before he invented whatever he tried to invent. I don't know, the light bulb, right? 1,000 times. 1,000 times, that's way many times. So you're doing 1,000 times something, and 1,001 you're making it. They can because they think they can, because it's vision, it's imagination. It was strong imagination, strong vision, determination, consistent, discipline, wake up in the morning and ready to invent again the light bulb. Everything you see around you, success not come easy, my friend. Success come with work. Success come with you believe in yourself. Have some ego, my friend. So when I teach you about not having ego, you have to be alive. You have to have ego. Ego means that I was born for a reason. I was born to make a difference. I was born to build. I was born to help people. I was born to make a difference. You cannot just sit there and think, I'm no good. Have some ego. They can because they think they can. I can because I think I can. Now, if you think you cannot, then you cannot. So don't blame your father and your mother for all the problem, for the whole way that they make you grow. My parents, till today, cannot say the word I love you to me. Am I blaming them for that? No. That's who they are. They come from a different generation. They come from the Second World War. They were searching for bread to eat. This is life for them. If they give me bread, that's for me, I love you, Eliyahu. That's for me, I love you. That's how they give me love, by giving me the piece of bread, by giving me money to survive school, by making me survive the neighborhood where I grew up. So if you could tell me your parents' fault, or your sister, or your husband, or your wife, somebody cheating on you, and that's why you broke a relationship, or somebody beat you up, there is life after all the chaos you go through. There is life waiting for you. So wake up, stand up, strong, and stop shooting everybody around you. You want to fight somebody, you want to take them to court, that's between you and them. That's between you and your conscience. That's between you and your soul. That's between you and God. But in the end of the day, they can because they think they can. You can because you believe you can. So is your imagination allow you to think you can? What if the imagination not allow you to do that? I give you advice. What do you want to do? You want to focus on your imagination. And you close your eyes and you see yourself achieving whatever you want to achieve. Don't wish for yourself to have a better life. See yourself having a better life. Don't wish for yourself to have more money. See yourself have more money. Don't wish yourself to have a husband or a wife or a partner or children or wealth or whatever that you want to get in life. See it with your own mind. See it with your subconscious. See it. God, the Creator, the good luck, it's a wonderful thing. Is God fulfilling all wishes? I'm telling you, yes. But if your wishes confuse the angel who delivering it to God, he has no idea what you want. All what you have to do is not to ask details how it's going to be. All what you got to do is to imagine how you want to feel when you're going to have that. That, leave it to God, leave it to the angel, leave it to the Creator. They will deliver everything to you on their own style. If you want to be delivering in your own style, it's limited. But if you allow the Creator, God, the angel, to deliver it to you, oh, it's much better. Much better, I promise you, it's much better. You want to say, hey, I would live in a big house. I like to live in a big house where I feel happy, where my family feel happy. We have food for all of us. We have guests. We have party. We have wonderful things happening. I like to travel 5 times a year. No problem. That's what you want to feel. So then talk about traveling, go exactly where and what. It will manifest itself, draw it to you. But if you start believing that you're not worthy of that, and you cannot do that, not going to happen. Not going to happen. Remember that. Few more things. Whenever you make a decision that you want to be a success in something, you're going to make it. It doesn't matter where you are. The biggest dream, the dream by people, is people with no hope. Either a person who has disease in a hospital, they're dying, or people that losing somebody very dear to them, or people who are in prison that have no hope to see the freedom. Those people have dreams. Or people who are getting old and they don't know why they are here. Those people need to have conversation with you, either to motivate you or either to give you idea. Sometimes our mission in life or our success is to manifest other people's idea. I believe that one day the prison system will change. I believe in that. Because within the prison there are so many people, thousands of people, that they're not good for society, but there is a way to use those people to do something good. I believe also old people has more knowledge than all of us together. I believe that one day we're going to sit with them and use them as an advisor for different things. And all what you got to do is camera and computer, and basically they will just share information, and somebody will sit there and filter the information that we need for our generation. I believe in that. I believe that when you go to a cemetery, I visit cemetery a lot for meditation reason. I visit Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob were buried there for 4,000 years. And people tell me, my kids tell me, why every time we go to Israel we visit cemeteries? I said, for me, those people did more than anybody I ever met in my life. They changed the universe. They changed spirituality, religion, business, everything. They accomplish everything that a human can accomplish. So I go there and I usually take my left hand and I put it there. And I ask them for help. I ask them for guidance. I ask them for opening my eyes to see the opportunity. So when you listening to everything around you, there's so much information. There's so much knowledge. There is so much beauty. But we need to wake up and listening to it, because there is so much amazing things out there that we have to chase, that we have to find. Whatever it is, love, health, relationship, business, opening your own place or your own organization, opening an account for something, because where is the desire going to come from? You need to get to a place where you don't have anything. Unfortunately, usually people who are children or grandchildren of billionaire, they have trust, and the trust is another trust, and the trust is another trust, and it never ends. So they're never going to feel that void that they have to fill up something. Now, special one, I know few, special one, are not looking at the goal to make money, but they're looking at the goal to make a difference in the world. Those one will achieve a true success in their life, because now they're turning whatever they're doing into something real, into something special. So they're opening a new organization or non-for-profit organization. They can make a difference. They can make a change. Few more point. Yeah. The last point is a very important point. There is people who will try to stop your success. It will be usually friend, family member, the closest people to you. They're not bad people. Could be your wife, could be your husband, could be your children. They are not bad people. They are not bad people. Let me tell you about a few of the jobs that I had after I was ready to work. So my father and my brother-in-law asked me if I want to join their company. I said, of course, what an opportunity. When I heard company, I thought, you coming, you are making money. So they said, do you know how to work in construction and building? I said, well, I know how to get order and do it. I don't see the whole picture of construction because I don't know. You tell me, take the cement here, take the nails here. I'm good. I'm good to work for you. I'm good to listen to you. But I cannot see myself understanding how to put the whole building together. My father, may he rest in peace, was one of the greatest builders I ever met in my life. He did all kind of complicated building. Me, I don't know how to build perfect as my father. My brother-in-law, amazing, but not like my father. So now 3 of us join into a company. I know my gift. I know what I'm good at. I'm good at making somebody famous. I'm good at bring happiness. I'm good at bring unity. So I remember 1 week after I worked for them, carry some cement, cleaning some garbage that was there. I was the simple worker. Good money. I said, we got to grow. Nobody know about us. So my father and my brother-in-law said, what you have in mind? I say, let's print some flyers and let's put the flyer all over the city, all over. And we go as far as we can to put it everywhere so people know about us. My father listened to me. He was very excited that I'm doing it. And I went place by place and I put it everywhere and everywhere. And I said, now let's wait for a phone call. So we waited for a phone call and the phone started ringing. My father looked at me very proud and said, son, wow. Pick up the phone. It was the police. The police said, you have about 24 hours to take all the paper and all the flyers that you put everywhere. And of course, my father said, look at you. And again, my father and me are different. My father is a worker. He loves to work. He loves his job. He likes to go to work, create things, make a little bit of money and go home safe. He loves safety. I love more the crazy thing, more the marketing, more to do things big, different. It doesn't mean my father is wrong or I'm wrong. It's a different style of happiness, a different style of fulfillment. And the reason I share this story all the time, people try to stop you. So in that case was my father, like, slow down, son. That's not the way I do business. You work hard and one day money comes. You know, most people around you will try to stop you. Once you change something internally, those people will disappear and you're going to start meeting people like you. When you think small, you will be impressed that you bought a bag of Chanel or Versace or expensive shoes or a belt. It's nice. Or a watch. But once you are an overachieving mind, like successful mind, yes, you can buy a Rolex, but that's not impress you. You are so busy creating things that you buy a Rolex, you have a nice car, but this is not what you call achievement. You have way more than that. So you're looking now to build something big. And when you have something big, you want to have enough money. When you have enough money, you want to build organizations that take care of children, that take care of people with addiction, that take care of education for young children. You're thinking big. When you're thinking big, the Chanel bag doesn't make it for you. The Gucci shoes don't make it. It's nice. You wear it. Why not? But when you're busy with that, that's when you're not thinking right. So if you're listening to this video, I want you to think right. And I want you to understand that blockage will come. But God is there, the angel is there, people are there. You're going to meet all kinds of people. And I'm telling you, you're going to fail really bad once you start. You're going to go in the wrong direction. But the good news I want to tell you, that when you join me in the same style of work, whatever you do to achieve success, you're going to find a journey that's full of happiness, full of happy people, full of overachiever, not people who just listen to motivational speak, whatever it's me or others, people who actually go ahead and doing. Remember, one thing I want you to live with, have a high goal, set your goal very high, 1 billion, 2 billion, I don't care what it is, but every day, put more things. $1 a day and 1 billion. $1 a day and 1 billion. Keep yourself between the high goal and the small things of achievement. I want to wish you success. I want to wish you love. I want to wish you fulfillment, because there is difference between success and fulfillment. And that's maybe for another lecture. Success is the outside, fulfillment is the inside. I want to wish you health. I want to wish you a long life. I want to wish you that you find cure for all the disease in the world and share it with the world, so we live forever. So we never have to say goodbye, so we always stay together. I want to wish you all those happy moments together. Because God, let me tell you, I talked to God just before this lecture. He said, Eliyahu, tell the people I want to give them the fulfillment to all the dream. They just need to find a way to ask it better. They just need to believe in themselves. They just need to say they can because they can, or I can because I can, and then things will just flow to you. I love you and thank you so much.